Hi friends, today we're gonna see Excel's basic features and functions of rows, columns and worksheet. And I'm gonna give you some tips for the shortcut keys for these functions. So let's begin our today's video. Here we go. Okay guys, with respect to rows, we're gonna see how to insert, delete, hide, unhide and format rows. So let's begin first with insert single and multiple rows. How we will insert single and multiple row. Here this row number 4 and row number 5, I need to insert one row in between this. Then what I need to do is just click on this row number 5, right click and press insert, and here we go. So you inserted one row between this 4th and the 6th row. If you want to delete this, if you want to insert multiple rows, then you need to select. I will just undo this function. Say I need to select multiple rows I need to insert. Then what I need to do is just select the number of rows, drag it from here. Say I need to insert 3 rows, so I will select 3 rows and then right click and insert. Here you go. So you inserted 3 rows in this. So this is how you can insert single and multiple rows between 2 rows. Fine. Now we will see one shortcut key to insert rows. So the thing is, like when you insert rows, this is one method of inserting which I showed you, and the other method is this shortcut key. Say between 4 and 5 rows I need to insert one row. So what I need to do is I need to keep my cursor here, then press Ctrl plus. If you press Ctrl plus, here you go. So one row is inserted between these 2 rows. So this is a very easy method of inserting row. Just press Ctrl plus and you will get another row. I'll again go with this undo command. Okay, so similarly you can insert multiple rows using Ctrl plus command. Just select the number of rows you want to insert and then press Ctrl plus. It's done. So it's very easy, the shortcut key Ctrl plus, when you want to insert rows. So this is how you insert a single and the multiple rows. Now we will move on to delete single and multiple rows. If you want to delete, the same way, you just select that particular row which you want to delete and just right click and press delete over here. Here you go. So you deleted that particular row. I will again undo this function. Okay, now if you want to delete multiple rows, same way you have to do, like you have to select the number of rows you want to delete, right click here on the mouse and then delete. So all the 3 rows are deleted. So this is how you can delete single and multiple rows using this method. I will show you another method of deleting, that is using a shortcut key of Ctrl minus. Similar to insert, if you want to delete a row, then you have to press Ctrl minus. Just select this and say Ctrl minus, and that row is deleted. And similarly you can delete multiple rows. Just select the rows you want to delete. Say I want to delete these 3 rows, then press Ctrl minus. So it's done. So when you press Ctrl minus, all the rows gets deleted. So this is the shortcut key for deleting single or multiple rows, control minus. Now we move on to the other functions, that is hide and unhide function for the row. Fine. Now if you want to hide a particular row, instead of deleting you need to hide this row, then what you need to do is just same method, right click on the selected row and this hide command here. So that particular row number 6 is hidden between this 5th and the 7th row. I again do the undo command. Okay. Now if you want to unhide that particular row which we have hidden, now I'll again hide this and I'll show you. Say the row number 6 here is hidden between 5 and 7. The simple method to bring that row back is, when you click between these two rows, you will find this up and down arrow key. Just double click here and you will get that row back. So this is how you can do unhide. There is another method of doing unhide. I'll show you. Okay, now this 5th and 7th row, there is one row in between this, so just select these two rows, right click and do unhide, so it will again bring back the row number 6. Now this is one method of hiding a single or multiple row, and there is another method of shortcut key is pressing Ctrl 9. Say this row I want to hide, I will just press Ctrl 9 and that particular row is hidden now. So this is very easy method, just press Ctrl 9 and you can hide the rows. Fine. So we saw two methods by which you can hide and unhide rows, that is by right click and selecting this particular command for hide, and unhide if you want to unhide it, and then the other method of hiding is pressing Ctrl 9 on that particular row. Now I'll show you another command for the rows, that is move rows. How do you move rows from one place to another place? I'll give you, for example, this row number 4 here. I want to move this row in between 6 and 7 row here. What I need to do is to select this particular row, then here on this 4 arrow keys here, just drag these to the area where you want to insert this particular row, holding the shift key. So I am holding shift key and I am dragging it. I want to bring it between, see this row number 6 and 7. So I'll just leave it here and here you go. You find that particular row which was here has been inserted between this hide and move rows. I will again undo this, so again that row has come to that place. So this is the simple method of moving one row to the area where you want to move, or between two rows at some place. Okay, now we will see another command for the rows, that is format row, single and multiple. It is very easy method. Say I need to increase the width of row number 4. What I will do, I will just select this and bring my cursor over here, that up and down key here, and then just drag it till the height you want for that particular row. Say I want till here and it's done. So this is how you can format rows, format height of the rows. This is how you can do for the single row, and similarly you can do it for the multiple rows also. Say I need to do for the row number 4, 5, 6 together. what I need to do is I need to select these 3 rows together. Just come to the last row here, and here just drag it for the height you want. Here you go. So you can see that row number 4, 5 and 6 has become now of the similar height, and all together has been selected. So this is how you can format height of the single and multiple rows. Fine. So we learned today with respect to rows, how to insert single and multiple rows, how to delete single and multiple rows, how to hide and unhide, move rows, and format the height of single and multiple rows. And we learned about these shortcut keys here with respect to insert, delete, and hide, which is very useful command for rows. Now we will move on to our next topic, that is column. Now in column also we have similar topics like insert single and multiple, delete single and multiple, hide and unhide, then move columns and format. Now similar to rows, this has got the similar function, like if you want to insert a column between B and C, then just select this particular column C, right click and insert. Then you find one column has been inserted between B and D. I'll again undo this. So this is how you can insert single column. Similarly, you can insert multiple columns by selecting this and say 2 columns I selected and insert. So now 2 columns has been inserted between the 2 columns. So this is how you can insert single and multiple columns using this right click of the mouse. And now I'll show you the shortcut key used for inserting single and the multiple columns, that is Control plus. Just select this particular column here, press Control plus, and you get another column. So this is how you can insert a column using a shortcut key Control plus. Similarly, you can insert multiple columns using this key. Now we move on to another next thing, that is delete. How you delete column single and multiple. It's a similar method you use for use for the inserting a column. You just click here, that particular column which you want to delete, and then just right click on the mouse and this delete command here, delete. So that column has been deleted. Similarly, you can delete multiple columns selecting more than one column. Say I need to delete C and D. I selected both the columns and then delete command, so both the columns has been deleted. Okay, and undo command. Okay, so this is how you can delete single and multiple columns by using this method of selecting that particular column and right click on the mouse. Another method of deleting is a shortcut key Control minus. So if you want to insert a single or multiple column, then you press Control plus. If you want to delete, press Control minus. Say this particular column C I want to delete, I will say Control minus, and that column is deleted. So this is how this command is used. It's very okay. Now we move on to the next function, that is hide and unhide for the particular column. Similar to the rows, when you want to hide or unhide, in the column also, if you want to hide this particular column number C, then just click here, right click on the mouse and say hide, and that column is hidden between B and D. You can see here B and D, the column C is hidden. If you want to unhide, just bring your cursor here, double click here, and you will get a particular column back. So this is how you unhide the column. Now I'll show you a shortcut key for hiding a particular column, that is control 0. If you press control 0, select a particular column, control 0, and that column is hidden. It's a very simple method of hiding a column. Similar to one column, you can hide multiple columns. Say I select C and D, press control 0, and both the columns are hidden. And if you want to unhide the columns which are hidden, there is a simple method I showed you of double click, and there is another method I'll show you. Say column number C is now hidden between B and D. So what you need to do is select these two columns and just right click on the mouse and say unhide. So that particular column is unhide now. Okay, now next command we will see how to move columns. Suppose you want to move a column number C to some different areas in this particular worksheet, then what you need to do is you just select this particular column here. Then here, if you see the 4 arrow keys, just press shift key and just take it to the area where you want this particular column. Say I want it here, I'll just press it, and here you go. So you find that particular column has been shifted to column number I from here. So this is how you can move columns from one place to another using this shortcut key. Now we move on to the format of the column, how you increase or decrease the width of the column. It's very simple, as we saw in the rows. Similar to that, if you select say column number B and I want to increase the width of this column, then what I will do is I'll just select this, and here on this arrow I will just drag it. Here you go. So you find that column number B has been increased now. Similar to that, if you want to increase the width of multiple columns, say B and C all together, then you can increase, just drag it to where you want, and you can see that both the columns are now increased with a similar width. Fine. So with respect to columns, we saw how to insert single and multiple columns, how to delete single and multiple columns, how to hide and unhide columns, how to move columns from one place to another place, and how to format the width of single and multiple columns. And we saw a few shortcut keys for insert, delete, and hide commands. Now we move on to the next topic, that is worksheet. Now with respect to worksheet also we have few commands here like insert, delete, hide, unhide, copy, move, rename, and tab color. We will see one by one. Now if you need to insert one more worksheet in this particular workbook, then what I need to do is I need to come here in this area, right click, and this insert command. When you come here, you will find this worksheet option here. Just click OK, and you will find one particular worksheet has been inserted here. That this is sheet number 3. So sheet number 3 has been inserted. This was our main worksheet. So this is how you can insert a particular worksheet. Now if you want to delete that particular worksheet, then what you need to do is you need to come here, right click here and just press delete command, and that worksheet is gone. So this is how you can insert and delete a worksheet using right click for the mouse. Now I will show you this shortcut key for inserting a worksheet and deleting a worksheet. If you want to insert a worksheet, just press Alt Shift and F1 key together and you will insert a particular worksheet. So Alt Shift and F1 and you get sheet number 4. So this is the shortcut key for inserting a worksheet, Alt Shift plus F1. Now if you want to delete that particular sheet which I have created now, then you go to that worksheet and press Alt E and L together. So Alt E and L. Here you go. So that particular worksheet is deleted now. So this is a very shortcut key for using this insert and delete worksheet command. Now we'll move on to the next term, that is hide and unhide worksheet. Here if you need to hide or unhide worksheet, what you need to do is you just go to that particular, here this area, right click and say hide. So now you can see that we can see only these three worksheet here. This is main, row and column. The fourth worksheet which was there is now hidden. If you want to unhide that particular worksheet, then just right click here and say unhide. It will show you that worksheet and click OK. So again you get back that worksheet. This is how you unhide the worksheet. So now we move on to the next topic, that is copy. How you can copy a worksheet, or how you can move a worksheet rather. So copy and move command I will show you now. So say this particular worksheet I have, okay, this worksheet I need to copy or make another file for this, or make another workbook for this. What I need to do is just right click here, see this command move or copy, then you can say create a copy here and select here for a new book, so that this particular worksheet will be created as a new workbook. So when you say new book and click OK, now you can see that that particular sheet has come here as a new workbook as book number 1 here. So I will again go back to that particular sheet. So this is how you can make another workbook using this command, and only this particular worksheet will be considered in that particular workbook. So this is how you can copy a particular worksheet and make a new file. Now what is a move command? Move command is, say I want to move this worksheet and make another say similar worksheet in this particular workbook. What I need to do is I need to press this move or copy, create a copy, and in this particular workbook just press it that move to the end here, move to the end. Here you go. So you find this, this is my original worksheet, and this is the copy which I have created and moved at the end of the workbook with the new name worksheet number 2. So this is how you can create another copy of that particular worksheet using this command. I will just delete this, right click here and say delete and delete. It's done. So this is how you can move a worksheet into the same workbook and create a copy of this. Now if I need to rename a particular worksheet, what I need to do is I need to just go, say this is a column worksheet. I need to rename this. I will just right click here and this command of rename, and you can see that my cursor is blinking on that column name. So right here say I need column 1 and press enter. So you can see that this particular name has been changed to now column 1. So this is how you can rename the worksheet. Now in order to discriminate a separate worksheet with different colors, like this main, rows, column 1 and this worksheet, this 4 worksheet, if you need to now differentiate with the colors, then how do you do that? Say this main worksheet, I need to put yellow color in this particular tab. What I need to do is just right click here and you can see here tab colors. Just click the color you want here. You can, so now this, if you see, if you come to other worksheet, you can see that the main this particular worksheet name has been highlighted with yellow color. Similar to this, if you want to make this color as red, you can just click here, it will become red. Come here and then this one you can make it some green color and go to this, say this tab color I want blue color, and it's done. You can see that now this all tab has got the colors which will discriminate between one and the other worksheet. This tab color can be used where you want to compare the similar worksheet with the other worksheet, so that you can give the same color for that particular worksheet and you can discriminate between the two worksheets. So this is how it is used. So guys, in this worksheet we saw that how to insert and delete worksheet, hide and unhide, how to copy, how to move, how to rename, and how to change the tab color for that worksheet name. And we saw 2 shortcut keys for inserting and deleting worksheet. Okay guys, so today we learned 3 basic topics with respect to Excel, that is rows, columns and worksheet. And with respect to rows, we learned that how to insert, delete, hide, move and format rows, and some of the shortcut keys to use these functions. Similar to that, column also we learned how to insert, delete, hide, unhide, move and format columns, and some of the shortcut keys for these functions. And the last one, we saw the worksheet, how to insert, delete, hide, unhide, copy, move, rename and change the tab color, and few of the shortcut keys for inserting and deleting worksheet. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video. Bye.